Have you ever been asked the question, what's your favorite movie, and just have no idea really how to answer it? I mean, just like, you like too many movies. How are you supposed to choose one movie? Now, I know there are some of you who have a favorite movie, and God bless you, right? It ain't that easy for a lot of us. Today, I want to show you one of the many ways that I have used to find my favorite movie so I can have a definitive answer when people ask me this question. This method is called the bracket. Let's walk through the steps. Step one is going to be making your list. You got to pick out the movies that you're going to put into your bracket. Now, you can pick out any number of movies, but it is useful if you can narrow your list down to a number that is normally used in a tournament bracket. Personally, I have a very big list of movies that I enjoy, and so I have 32 in my bracket, but you can go down to 16, 8, 4, 2. At that point, you're not doing a bracket, really. You're just choosing between two movies, but you get the idea. Don't be afraid to put a movie in there that you know isn't going to get real far. If you are pretty close to one of these bracket numbers, it just helps to fill it out. And it's nice to have some easy choices because, trust me, there are going to be some hard ones. Once you have step one complete, it's time to move on to step two, which is populating the bracket. Time for you to take your list and put it into the bracket so that you can start to have these matchups and move towards figuring out what's your favorite movie. For me personally, I like to do things digitally because it's easier to edit them, but of course you can write up your own bracket on paper, or you can go to printyourbracket.com. They have a lot of fillable PDFs that you can use. I'll provide the link in the description below for the one that I like to use. Now, there's a number of different ways you can put your movies into the bracket as well. You can just go alphabetically, you can go by release date, you could use a random number generator to put them in there. Personally, I'm a glutton for punishment and like to find numbers and everything. So the way I fill my bracket out is I go to IMDb, find every one of the movie's IMDb scores so that I can give it a ranking from 1 to 32. And if there's a tie in the IMDb score, we're going to give priority to the one that has more votes. Whatever way you want to do it, get your movies in your bracket, and then it's time to move on to really, the fun part of it, which is step 3, the matchups. So this is where you set out to do the thing that you've actually made this bracket for, finding your favorite movie. And so you're just going to go through each matchup and you're going to say which movie you like more. Now, in the early rounds, this is probably going to be actually pretty easy for you, but once you start to get down to points where you're having a hard time deciding which one is actually your preferred movie, I'd recommend 2 different ways to help kind of settle those ties. First, which movie would you rather watch right now? Now, I know it isn't a perfect way of deciding which one's your favorite because maybe you're comparing Who Framed Roger Rabbit to Schindler's List, right? I think almost always you're going to pick Roger Rabbit on that one. But that doesn't mean you would think it's a better movie or even prefer it. So there's that. And then, just a coin toss is always there too. Even if you don't go with what the coin toss says, it usually can show you what you are actually rooting for. And if you follow this all the way down the line, eventually you should get to your favorite movie. Now, of course, this is just for this moment in time. Your favorite movie might change, but this is at least a way for you to have an answer so you don't have to have some kind of big, huge spiel when it comes to what your favorite movie is. And so no matter how you found out your favorite movie, why don't you comment below and let me know what it is. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time when we put out another video.